I have really understood that there's nothing that is going to make me happy. Because I have had money, I have not had money, I have had a house, I have not had a house, I have had a family, I have not had a family. And the still same stuff, it goes with me. It's not that because I'm in this situation that there's certain suffering that's taken away. No, it doesn't work that way. Wherever you go, there you are.
Yoga is often translated as union. Union between man and God, between you and them, mind and matter, yin and yang. What binds the opposites? The strongest binding force we know, the deepest union, is love. So yoga, in a way, can also be described as a vehicle for love, towards ourselves, towards others. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, inhale. 2. Through developing awareness of body, mind and heart, we open to who we are fully and honestly without judgment, and we open to others. As we come to realize that we're essentially very similar to one another, our feeling of separation fades and the experience of compassion is born. We stop the world for a little while. We step onto the mat or the cushion and we ask, how am I breathing today? How is my body? How am I really feeling? We take a few minutes or a few hours to feel, to breathe, to reflect, to pay attention to and heal this body that serves us so well, to pacify this mind that so badly needs a rest.
I am all for self-reliance. I think the greatest gift of the Buddha or the Christ or anybody who you admire and you look at their biographies, you know, they follow their heart. And that was their teacher. Their heart was their teacher. They got inspired by others, but they kept following their heart, even when it didn't agree with what people said around.
Exhale, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2.
We observe breath, how inhale and exhale converse in our body, and through developing an intimate relationship with it, we learn how to curve our edges, relax our anxiety, and discover how to mindfully cultivate its creative and healing force. We observe body, welcoming limitations and possibilities equally, an ever-changing kaleidoscope of contrasting sensations, good, bad and ugly. And we observe heart, how it beats and bleeds, and we try to keep it open regardless of how fragile we feel, patiently becoming more accepting and appreciative of whatever arises. Exhale. Relax. Open. Inhale. Feel. Life is unfolding inside of you.
With the yoga of Jenny and Igor, it's the first time, I think, that I experienced the entire range or spaciousness of yoga, and that it's not about a certain lifestyle, certain way of practicing, but it's an adventure. So it's exploring your body and your mind. So I really like that. There are no rules. I like that a lot.
When I teach, I encourage people to drink from different sources, and those who fall in love with a style, I also encourage them, go ahead, you know, do that. Be a Bikram or an Astangi yogi or a younger yogi. If you vibrate with that, go ahead. But I don't think it's necessary for everybody to do that. I think many people need different things, different days.
A life support system and the self-discovery path of healing and wisdom. Yoga investigates stillness, movement, breath, posture, thought and feeling. It inquires here, into the immediacy of our human life, but also further, daring to present without needing a fixed answer the big questions. Who am I? Why am I here? What does it all mean, and how did it all come to be? We learn and get inspired by those wise men and women who have courageously walked their path before us, but at the end of the day, we must live our life and walk our path. Neither the teachers nor the scriptures can do it for us. We drink from different sources of wisdom and discover how this wisdom expresses itself through our own intelligence and heart in our own experience of life.
It's a guy that we really look up to, and it's the Buddha. He was a great man. Like I think he's our greatest teacher. Now, when we see, we're not Buddhists, but when we look at the Buddha, we see an example that he didn't follow a lineage, he didn't follow a system, he didn't follow a guru. He did this, and then he did this, and then he did this, and he said, well, I'm going to find out by myself.
I don't think we teach or practice yoga as a substitute for life experiences, but as a complement and as a contextualization for life experiences. We are not interested at this moment, at least, on living in a monastery or in a cave or in a mountaintop. So the thing is to enjoy the stuff and the people that are in your life as they are. But as you enjoy something, in the same enjoyment comes a tinge of fear about the moment when that might disappear. Protectiveness around that which you are enjoying, and that is attachment. That is, this is fantastic, but what if it finishes tomorrow? Let me hold it. And the thing is that since everything is alive and in movement, the minute you hold something, you kill it. So many people feel bad about themselves. So many people feel that they talk too much, or that they're a little too fat or too skinny, or that they're doing something wrong in a way. And everybody has shadows, but at the bottom, everybody's beautiful. I really believe that. Even people that I don't like, I know that it's just a layer in the middle, and at the bottom, everyone is kind. I know that. And in the end, we are really so much more similar than we think, and nobody's horrible. Nobody's not necessary.
The true jewel of yoga is you, the binder. The everyday yogi who struggles, is impatient, feels insecure and hurt deeply, but keeps going, tries again, and never ceases the search for meaning. You are your own master, a simple human being who with an open heart welcomes the awakening of the Buddha inside.